Hey, Sam here. Welcome to the Profit Canvas bonus page. Now, just a moment, I'm going to go and show you a demo of Profit Canvas in action. I've been testing it out for the last few days and I really like what I've seen so far. It's a perfect 4-in-1 system that'll do all of the sales and marketing for your online marketing business. And I'll show you how that's going to work in just a moment. But before I do that, I wanted to mention one special bonus that I have. Well, really 5. I've managed to get white label rights to a really cool piece of software that'll allow you basically to add videos to Facebook, your customers that buy it off you, to add videos to Facebook and generate opt-ins and clicks, okay, basically back to your website, call to action buttons you can do inside of Facebook. You'll be able to sell this as your own, and social media being as popular as it is now, it's a great opportunity to make a lot of money selling this. Now, also there's 4 other softwares with white label rights where you can't rebrand them, but you can actually sell them and keep 100% of the profits. All the details of those are down below, and I really encourage you to check those out because they're only available with Profit Canvas when you get access at the low cost that Profit Canvas is available for. All right, well, let's jump onto my computer right now. I'll show you this 4-in-1 system, and let's go across.
Okay, so let me give you a quick tour about around the Profit Canvas system. I'm going to give you a tour of the 4 different components of this system. I'm going to show you how you can edit, create your own sales pages, your own pop-ups. I'm also going to show you how you can create your own videos with popover effects over the videos, and how you can actually create a webinar through the system. It's a really cool system that I think you'll really like. It's an all-in-one selling system, and the part that I like probably the best is the website builder. This is actually a sales page that was built inside this website builder. Now, the reason that I like this is that if you're trying to sell anything online, if you're looking to create pages to sell products online, you need a site builder. When I started using a site builder, it transformed my business. It made it easier to create pages. I didn't need to be a great designer to create sales pages, and it also meant that I was able to save a ton of money on the developers that I'd been hiring to do this stuff for me. Now, this allows you to create pages like you're seeing on my page right now really quickly and easily. It also allows you to run webinars, as I said, through Google Hangout, and you can host your webinars on pages that you create within the system. Also, if you wanted to, you could advertise products that you're about to launch. So say, for example, you're about to launch a product and you want to sell that and advertise it to JVs. Now, JVs are what are called affiliates, and they are people that have subscriber lists of people that follow their information. If you've got a good product that matches, what their subscriber list is interested in, then you could actually advertise it to that potential person. You can create a page like this one right here to do just that, really quickly and really easily. All right, so let's go back to the Profit Canvas right now, and this is Profit Canvas. So it's split up into 4 different sections, as I mentioned before. I'm going to start with the pages section and move my way through. First of all, let's create a page. Now, I've got a product that I'm releasing soon called 3,000 Leads in 30 days. So I'm going to do a quick page for that. Now, first you click Create New, then you click Edit, all right, Edit. Now, when you click Edit, it's going to load up the system. This is the site builder section. Some of the things that you'll probably notice first of all is you can download the template once you've done it. You can either download your pages as a zip file, which you can upload into your website, or you can download an embed code, which you can embed into, say, a WordPress page or a sales page. All right. Now, you can also preview, you can create a mobile version of your website. You can drag in different components. So say, for example, I wanted a countdown timer. I could drag that countdown timer in, insert countdown timer, drag it, drop it where I wanted, and there we have a countdown timer added to our page. So really quite easy to do. We can also, if we wanted to, delete the countdown timer really easily or update it by selecting the countdown timer on our screen right here. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to select from a bunch of different templates. There are a range of templates to choose from with this software, and it's one of the reasons I like this because it makes it so easy to create the pages that you might want to use for your sales promotion. So these are the pages you can use. As you can see, there's a large variety of them. There are opt-in pages, webinar pages, sales pages, there's a lot. Let's select this one. I really like this page. So there we go. We've got our page loaded up. Now the canvas will go on forever, basically. It'll go on a long way, and that's if you're building a large sales page. But if you don't need that, then it's going to cut off at the bottom of this white area here. You can always drag this down and you can add additional elements. You can drag and drop different components of your web page down to where you want them to go, as you can see right here, start yours today. And if you wanted to say, go ahead and edit any of these components, you would right click, all right? And you could update this image if you wanted to. If you wanted to change this title, you can do that very easily. You could say 3,000 leads in, and then we'll do update text. We'll have a look at it, 3,000 leads in. I'm just going to delete this because we don't need that. In, and we'll delete or edit this now. 30 days. We click update text. We're able to drag this in 30, and we'll just re-drag this in days. Now we'll delete the other part here, delete, and we'll drag this back in. So 3,000 leads in 30 days, and obviously we can adjust the color really easily here as well. As we go font color, drag it to where we want it. 30 days, there we go. As we go down, we can adjust and add a buy button to our website if we wanted to, like I'm doing right here. We right click. We can add different buttons, or we could, if we wanted to, link this buy button to, say, for example, jbzoo.com/buy. Really easy to do, and we can move down and edit these components as we want. Now, as you can see, these are split into different components. So if we edited one of these sections, we're able to edit the image. We can edit the text really easily here by right-clicking on the text and going and editing it, and you can basically chunk down the page and build it as you want it to be built. Say, for example, we wanted to add a YouTube video into here. We would drag our YouTube video and we drop it into here. We could then add our video code. Now, we don't want to add the full URL, we just want to add the little video code here. We can add it there. Also, as I mentioned, there's 4 sections to this. So if we wanted to, we could actually go to the video builder, and this is a section of the software itself. So you can actually create videos, build videos, and you can choose a video that you want to use, and you can actually insert that video from that section. As you can see, here it is, Ninja Ninja Graphics Pack, I believe is the term. So let's drag this up to our window here. There we are, and we'll just put it over top of this. There we go. So we're starting to build out the page. You can put your sales video there if you wanted to, and you'll be able to go around and do that. Now, one of the advantages of the software is it is really flexible. You can edit things as you want. These images, unfortunately, you can't actually edit because you'd have to actually export these and customize them as you wanted to. But one thing you can do is you can add images using this button up here. All right, and we can actually drag in images. So if we wanted to replace any of these background images, we could do that very easily. We could add them in here, and we can even select whether they're in the back, the top, or the middle. So as you can see here, I'm making this the top, and to show you the difference, I'm now making it the back. Cool. Really flexible piece of software, really cool, and if you don't yet have a site builder, this will fill the spot for you. If you're paying monthly for a site builder that isn't quite as good as this, this will do a very nice job of creating your websites for you. We can adjust the timers as we want, we can insert the timers as we want into here. We can basically build out our website as I'm doing right here. I'm going to put a scarcity timer on here, so I might put runs out in. Make sure my sizing is correct. Runs out in, and we'll insert that, runs out in, and then we've got our timer counting down. So you kind of get the point of how to use this system. It's really quite cool and easy to use. We can then click save, and it's going to save our system. We can come back to it later, or we could just keep building it out as we wanted to. You could add your face, you can customize these templates as you want. If you wanted to, save the template, create a new template, really easy to use, and I think it's a really smart system personally. So we've done that. We could then build our mobile site. All right, we can go across to the mobile version, and it takes the data that you took from your main builder and it customizes it into what it'll appear like on a mobile device. So say for example this is overlapping, let's edit that. And you can basically rebuild this page as you want it for a mobile device as well. So you'd edit these pages as you want. One of the disadvantages, all right, is that it won't do it word for word. So you'd have to actually re-edit the page. So what I'd recommend doing is clicking preview, going and previewing this in a new window, having a look at the page as it is right here, and actually grabbing the data. And it's not previewing for some reason. Let's go across and preview. I think it's because I'm now in the mobile site and I'm not on my mobile device. So that's one of the things that you can do through the system. You can preview it and preview the desktop version that you're creating and have a look at that as you're building your mobile site, and that's going to help that as well. If you wanted to, you could also turn this into a subscriber or opt-in page. So say for example I wanted to turn this into an opt-in page, I'd probably delete this because I don't want the button there, and I could drag in my opt-in component here, and then I can add in my details. It'll integrate with Aweber, it'll integrate with MailChimp, it'll integrate with GetResponse. It will not integrate with anything outside of that from what I've seen, unfortunately. So if you have one of those softwares, that's great, it'll work with your software. If you don't, unfortunately, it most likely is not going to work with your software. Alright, so that's the first component of the software. It makes it really easy to build out pages, and if you don't yet have a site builder, this is a no-brainer. At the price that it is, with all of the bonuses and everything that's included with this package, jump in, get access to it. It'll do the job for you if you're looking to build out your websites, web pages, and all of that. They could be selling this for $197, so I'm not, that's the type of price that I'd probably associate this product with, if not more. So you've got then your videos, and your videos is really quite cool. It gives you the ability to do what you could do on video skins. If you've seen my product, video skins allows you to pop up call to actions, pop up opt-ins inside of your video. So pop up in video, create new. We'll now go across and edit this as well. So through this, we can first of all grab a video code. So if we're adding a video code, I'm just going to grab one from YouTube right now. We'll grab, what are we going to do? We'll grab a motivational video and we'll grab the code. Now you might see this code up on the top of my browser here, but if you can't, then I'll show you what it is. It's the code at the end of the YouTube video. So you click load, and there it is. All right, it pops up. Then you've got lower text, so you can add text inside of the video as you want. You can add a countdown timer if you want inside of the video. You can add a autoplay, so you can have it auto-playing automatically. You can show controls or not show controls. PayPal buttons, JVZoo buttons, opt-in forms, all of that can be added lower thirds with one click. You just go through, fill out the details. Again, Aweber, MailChimp, GetResponse will work with it. You can have a redirect URL, and you can have any of these buttons popping up inside of your video at any time, and they're all clickable. So if someone's watching your video on your website and they want to say buy, you can have a buy button inside of that. Or if it's an opt-in, you could have something inside of there. Or if you're creating just a regular page, a thank you page, you could have a button clickable inside of that system. Really, really cool and easy to use. So now let's go back to our Profit Canvas and see the next section. Now the third component of the software is your pop-ups. Now yes, there's been a lot of pop-up softwares that have come out to date. Right? I've probably seen, used, and still do use many pop-up softwares, but so far I haven't really seen one with this type of functionality, and this might be useful to you depending on what you're using your pop-ups for. Let me show you what I mean. If I create a new pop-up 3,000 leads, I create new, then I go to edit, and I go ahead and I start creating or editing my Profit Canvas. What we're doing is we're actually creating a drag and drop template here. All right, now we could either load a template that they've pre-created, which they've got quite a few good templates, and the other thing that I really like about this is that these templates actually fit in with what they've created for the sales pages. So you can have a matching popover automatically with the sales page that you've selected. So see, this is kind of like my other one that I had, same concept. Well, you can have one that's matching as well. So there we are, this is going to be my pop-up. I can customize this as I want. I can drag and drop different components, and I haven't seen a drag and drop system like this before on the marketplace. So something a bit new, really easy to customize, and you'll be able to use this right away. You can again drag in timers, text, YouTube videos, PayPal buttons, opt-ins, links, images, widgets, all sorts of stuff. Let's try a widget. Color code, opacity, normal. We can add a color box like this. Insert color box, there you go, and you can resize this color box as you want. I'm not sure what exactly you'd use this color box for, but it's available there if you have some ideas with what you can do it. I just hadn't tried that widget out yet, so I wanted to have a look at what it looked like. So as you can see, it's really quite easy. These will pop over your website. So basically you'll click save, you'll get a code which you'll be able to then use when you're popping these over your website. So I'll go out, exit, I'll go over to here, then you get an embed code. You just need to grab this embed code right here with these pop-ups and add it into your web pages. Cool, timed pop-up. We could have an on-load pop-up or an exit intent. So you get 3 different types of pop-ups. We'll do the on-load one for this. You basically just need to copy this. It looks a bit complicated, it's really not. And you just need to paste it into either your web page that you've got over here. All right, you could actually paste this into one of your web pages here. You could go edit and add some HTML into the system, or you could do that later on. And there it is there. Cool, I was just looking for it, and there it is. So we'll just drag this into here, HTML down here. Cool, and then we just add this in here. So now that we've added this pop-up, it's going to actually be inserted into our sales page, and it's really cool. As you can see, it works within the system, allowing you really smoothly to add in different components into your pages from other parts of the system. Cool, so now that we've done that, we'll go back to the final section. Now the final section is the webinars section. Now this isn't what I would recommend as the best webinar software in the world. It's not going to be the greatest webinar software in the world, but you will be able to run trainings, you will be able to make sales webinars, and it'll work with smaller webinars. We're actually in the process right now of creating a Amazon-based webinar platform, and it's going to be out very soon. You may actually have access to it already as a beta tester, but keep an eye out for that. This one will do the trick though. It will do a really cool webinar for you, and it will be good depending on what your needs are. Maybe you're using this with clients, and it's a good low-cost solution again to run inside of the system. So let's just go across, let's edit our webinar. As you can see here, we can create a webinar page with a video. We can add our webinar that we want inside of here. If we wanted to, we can customize the webinar. Then when we're ready, we've got this link here after we've done all the editing, and this is how our webinar will show. So if we hide this, this is what it'll look like. So it'll basically have you showing your screen in a Google Hangout. It'll have the people that are attending here, and people will be able to privately ask you a question through this Ask a Question section right here. So this is what people will see on their page as the webinar is showing. You can edit this to need to capture require an email. You can have a pre-live page, so you can actually have a page you've already pre-built as the live webinar page that people go to before. Okay, so they register there, then they go into your webinar. So it all works together, as you can see. You can choose whether it's a live webinar or it's a replay. If it's a replay, all you need to do is add in a special link that you've already pre-created, and it will actually play a replay. If you wanted a live webinar, you can put it live, and it will make a live webinar for you, basically. Okay, and it'll look, as you can see right here, it'll look in this sort of format. Now it's asking for questions. I'm not sure why it's doing that. It's because I've selected a pre-launch page, and it's helped me build that out. So you get the point. You can basically create webinars through this. This is the webinar link you'll send out in this case, and people will be able to register through this link, jump onto your webinar, see your screen, see you talking, and you'll be able to show them and give them a demonstration. It's not the best webinar system out there, okay? It's not comparable to GoToWebinar, but it will do the job if you're looking to run trainings. You're looking to run the odd webinar. If webinars isn't a main, focus of your business, this could be a really cool tool when you need it. So that's available, and that's the fourth and final section of this. There's also the Vault. Now, the Vault is basically when you go into this, it's a range of different software, training, and bonuses that go along with the system, and I recommend jumping in here and having a look and downloading what you can. And there you go. So this is Profit Canvas. You've learnt, how to set up pages. You've learned what the different sections are, and you probably have a fair idea right now as to whether this is the right software for you. At a price starting off of $37, it is really low cost. A no-brainer, and the bonuses that are included in this are substantial as well, and well worth that $37 price tag. Even if you're just purchasing it for the bonuses and you've already got all of this covered in your business, it's a well worth the investment. So I hope you've enjoyed this. Thank you for listening, and I'll talk to you again soon. This is Sam Backer, and I'll see you later.